This celebrity interview was brought to you by Dog Days Grooming and Care. Good morning and welcome back to Talk of the Town. We now have Dan Schachner as a guest with us, host from Animal Planet and referee of the Puppy Bowl. Good morning, Dan. How are you?
I'm great. I mean, how could I not be great? Look who I have on my lap.
Exactly. Who do you have there today?
Oh, this is Daisy. She is from the San Diego Humane Society. She's available for adoption, and just an example of one of the many millions of dogs and cats available every year for adoption from your local Humane Society or your shelter.
Fantastic. Good morning, Daisy. Nice to have you as well. We have a challenge every year around this time of year, what to get friends and family that is thoughtful and they really appreciate it and it doesn't cost too much. If that person is a pet parent, our next guest, Dan, here has you covered. He is the host again from the Animal Planet and referee of the Puppy Bowl, and he's here to talk about gifts and way to keep our four-legged friends safe for the holiday season. Dan already introduced Daisy, and Dan, I just wanted to ask you a few quick questions. A recent survey of pet parents revealed that 82% of them plan to buy their pet gifts this holiday season. Gifts for pets have become super trendy. Big names attached to some of them as well. Could you give us some examples?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the list keeps growing, and this year, PETCO's really got you covered. I mean, Gwen Stefani has designed clothing for humans for years now.
Yes.
It's called the Harajuku Lovers line. And right now she started to design it for pets too, which is really amazing. And I'm talking about really fashion forward, trendy stuff, if that's the kind of pet owner you are, or if that's the kind of pet that you have.
Absolutely.
Sweaters, fedoras, bandanas, collars, all sorts of stuff. You can really make your pet look, gosh, I was going to say as good as you, but maybe in my case, even better than me.
Maybe even better. And everybody loves to see a pet dressed up in fancy clothes. I mean, come on, it's very cute, especially for the holidays, right, Dan?
Exactly. I mean, this sweater, for example, is not from the Gwen Stefani line. It's just from the regular PETCO holiday line. But it's I don't know if you can read it, it's an ugly Christmas sweater.
Ah, perfect. Everyone loves those as well, I'm pretty sure, Dan.
Yeah. So she's representing for the ugly Christmas sweaters this year, which is...
Well, we'll have to thank her for that, right? Now let's talk a little bit about safety. What is the first thing we should keep in mind around this time of year, Dan?
You know, safety is key because you have to think about the holidays as a whole new time in your household. You know, it's super exciting, but you're not just introducing, say, decorations. You're introducing more people into your house, more items in your house that weren't there before. So you kind of have to rethink how your dog or cat sees all of this, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's, you might have more wires around, more cords, electrical cords. You might have more light bulbs on. You might have more holiday lights on. You might have open flames. These are all, common sense things we need to look at carefully and make sure that, our dog's not going to get curious about them or cat when you're away at work. The other thing is food. I mean, keep them on their same food routine, no matter how tempting it is to give them a table scrap. Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, whatever party you're having, throw them something down from the table. And kids are the biggest culprits. My kids are certainly very guilty of this, sneaking them a little turkey.
Mine too. And does that go for the rest of us too, right? Everything in moderation. Keep on your regular diet if you can. And
exactly, because otherwise you'll develop bad habits. Go ahead.
People at your house, gatherings, parties, relatives. Do you have any tips with us about how we can prepare our pets before all of our guests arrive?
Yeah, think about them first before you think about your guests. I know it's easy to get swept up in the excitement, but the day of that party, if you're having a lot of people over, take them for an extra long walk.
Okay.
If it's a cat, then just play a little bit of extra, have a little extra playtime with the cat with maybe a teaser toy or something like that. Get them really well exercised so that when your guests come, they're feeling relaxed, their body's gotten out all the jumpiness, and they can deal with all those people in their house. The other thing to keep in mind is make sure they have a safe space in the house. If you have tight quarters, a little doggy bed is all they need, a little space that they know is theirs that they can go to where no one's going to bother them, especially with a lot of young, potentially curious kids around who want to pet a dog or want to pet a cat. Sometimes that can be too much and they can get overstimulated. So, give them a safe space to go to, read their body language, make sure they're doing okay.
Give them a little extra action, a little extra love, a little extra attention. Is there anywhere else that we should get more information about what you've already told us today that you could suggest?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, for more product information, the Star Wars products, Dr. Seuss, Gwen Stefani, you can go to petco.com/holidays. And they've also got great safety tips up there on the website too. So, we wish everybody a safe and wonderful holiday season.
And as well to you too, Dan. Thank you so much for being with us on Talk of the Town this morning. You have a great holiday yourself. This celebrity interview was brought to you by Dog Days Grooming and Care.
Thanks, Emily and Dan. We'll have more Talk of the Town right after this.